the stone, walking and standing tall. I got.
Pick them apart. I feel like a pit. All bite. No bark. Quit the remarks. Little bitty. They glow in the dark. Unlimited pooling.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Mobley, Harper out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Alperon Şengün, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. Then it's Aaron Nesmith, then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Here's Harper. That three's off the mark. Now here's Maxey. Into the lane. Outside Nesmith. Over quickly. Şengün with a steal. Quickly, left side. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That is such a creative move. With the ball in his hands, Quickly can really be special.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's Maxey. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. On the wing, Bryant. There's the triple. It's hauled in by New Orleans. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Greg?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And it's Maxey missing.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover. Unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
And that one's good, quickly.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Bryant. There's a screen. Down low. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Mobley, a screen on Bryant. Mobley outside. Here's Harper, covered by Bryant. 6 to shoot. Harper misses.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Stolen by Bryant. Maxey finds Davis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. New Orleans leading by 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Uses the glass on the layup.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Colorado making a change here.
Substitution for your Kings.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Gobert. Here's Nesmith. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Great time by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
The Pelicans lead by 5. Here's Harper. Now here's Mobley. He's watched by Cunningham. To the inside. From 8 feet. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist by Mobley.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's Nesmith. He's covered by Matherin. It in.
Well, that combination of speed and elite handle, that's what separates Tyrese Maxey.
Quickly passes to Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And here's White. No made baskets yet. There's the drive. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, fans, get up and get loud.
And some changes here for the Kings. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Gobert. Salon comes in for Nesmith. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. No good from outside. Kings trail by 5. Here's White driving in. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. New Orleans is gone 1 of 4 from deep. Tries it from 16, and the shot goes.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Smith. The Kings getting their last shot to go. And the 3 off target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Davis. Pass to Cunningham. White on the wing. Count it. White's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
To the middle. Here's Abdur-Rahim. And the layup is good.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Kings trail by 5. Here's Maxey. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes for New Orleans. Sengun checked in for Hayes, and Washington is subbed in for Jones. And he knocks down the first one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Smith passes to Abdul-Rahim. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Abdul-Rahim from behind the arc. Offensive board. Şengün. Here's Wells. Off target from outside. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Pelicans on top, leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
They've got Kobe Bryant. James is out there with Kobe White. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the King.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Smith. Washington outside. Pass to Şengün. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. Kings trail by 5. Here's Chamberlain. And that one is stuffed right through.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points. Moves on. Outside Wells. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Outside White. From outside the arc. No luck on that one.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Lets it fly. Rebound by Sacramento. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim. Goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Washington outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. 3, Smith. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
James attacking. Bryant outside. And there's a pick. Out to James. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Salon. Here's Chamberlain. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for the Kings. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Salon. Nesmith comes in for White. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for James. And a change for the Pelicans. Harper, he's checked in for Washington. Now here's Şengün. Şengün, the screen. Releases. And the Pelicans miss again. The Kings trailing. On the wing, Bryant. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists. That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Maxey. Rebounded by New Orleans. The three, Smith sinks the tray. Smith's got 5 now.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
There's Davis. Here's Harper. From 9 feet out, and the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Şengün with a steal. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. From deep, Harper. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And finally building some momentum here in the second quarter.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Please give a big round of applause for your team.
Drummond's checked in for the Kings. White comes in for Bryant. And then for New Orleans, Mobley, he's checked in for Şengün. Mathurin comes in for Wells. And quickly subbed in for Smith. Now here's White. Outside Nesmith. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Harper. Give him 8. And the shot goes down. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
White looking it over. Pass to Maxey. There's the 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
And it's the Kings with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Maxey, that's good.
Well, that is some impressive body control right there on display by Maxey.
Leaps for it. It's stolen by Maxey. Nesmith passes to Davis. Rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Mobley. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 12-point game. Baseline try. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
And he's going for the oop here.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at one of the fastest players in the league. If Maxey has any daylight, he is going to be able to draw contact.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Maxey. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Harper, covered by Bryant. Quickly with a screen on Bryant. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Quickly from outside. The shot won't fall. And so it's New Orleans now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New Orleans Pelicans. With the way this game is shaping up, we could be looking at extended garbage time.
This thing's out of hand. We're going to need garbage time for garbage time. I call that garbageception.
Garbage time for garbage time? What? How does that even work? What, do you put the people in the stands in the game?
It means me and you one-on-one. Get your shoes on, King. I'm tired of you talking to me crazy.
First of all, I ain't garbage, but this will be fun.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Pelicans.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kings trail by 12. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. They've got Harper, Alperon Şengün out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Emmanuel Quickly. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Both free throws good from Maxey. The Pelicans lead by 10. Pass to Şengün. Here's Harper. Nesmith covering. Harper passes to Şengün. An easy 2 on the layup. Şengün's got 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
They set the pick. Here's Maxey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey's showing you he's got some serious hops to go with that deep shooting.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Harper. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Bryant, the pass to Nesmith. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And the Pelicans shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Pass to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Bryant. From deep, Harper. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Nesmith on the wing for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to Mobley. From downtown, Şengün controls the rebound and the putback. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Maxey surveys. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Well, that's beautiful work by Maxey. He got the screen, read it properly, and then he attacked.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Changes for Sacramento. Cunningham's checked in for Davis. Paul George comes in for Nesmith. And it's Kobe White in for Bryant. Abdul Rahim passes to Harper. Banked it in off the glass. Harper's got 19 points.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Mobley, a screen on White. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Clock at 6. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Kings. Trailing by 17. Cunningham, a screen on Quickly. Maxey passes to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
That is a textbook pick and roll orchestrated by Maxey right there. And it's capped off with a perfect delivery.
Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Three-pointer off the mark.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
There's a screen. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, that play had a nice flow to it. And White hitting his man where he can do something with it.
Harper passes to Mobley. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Sends it home from three-point land. Abdur-Rahim's got 9.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Here's Maxey. And there's the drive. And here's Cunningham outside. Mathurin with a rebound. New Orleans leading by 16. Quickly outside. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. To the paint. Here's Mathurin. No good there, off the double clutch. The Kings have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Mathurin against Maxey. Here's the pick. Here's Chamberlain. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
There's a minute 40 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Abdur-Rahim. Now here's Mathurin. And here's Quickly. George defending. From deep, Harper. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Cunningham, a screen on Quickly. Here's Maxey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you've seen Maxey elevate his game every single year. He has now turned into one of the game's premier scorers.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Mobley. Washington comes in for Mathurin. Wells is checked in for Harper. And it's Smith in for Quickly. And we've got a report now. Let's find out the news on Alperen Sengun.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for New Orleans provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Allie, thanks for the info. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
Here's White. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Abdur-Rahim's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Smith outside. Abdur-Rahim's shot is good. Abdur-Rahim's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's New Orleans up 19 points as the quarter comes. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Rudy Gobert, Kobe White out there with Maxey. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Stallone in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. The kick out to White. Picked by Gobert. White, good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Wells. Washington passes to Wells. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Outside White. Now Maxey. Picked by Gobert. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 20.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Şengün. Out left to the wing. Smith outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
It's stolen by Maxey. Back come the Kings in transition. And Stallone gets it to go. Stallone, he's gotten his first basket of the night.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Smith outside. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside White. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Wells, the pass to Abdul-Rahim. No one near him. And it's New Orleans with another.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the tee,
which is why they're in control of this game.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Give yourselves a big round of applause. Substituting on the court.
White against quickly. White, the pass to Chamberlain. And he goes in for the dunk.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And here's quickly. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. On target from range.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And here's Bryant outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
Outside Mobley, lets loose for 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
White for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And Mobley throws it down.
And has to fight through contact to get the finish. Mobley keeping his cool under duress.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
White hits them both. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Shot clock at 6. Quickly with a screen on White. For 3, Mathurin. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Nesmith passes to Chamberlain. Mobley grabs the board. The Pelicans lead by 20. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Count that bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
White with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Dylan Harper.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Here's Şengün, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Nesmith passes to Chamberlain. That one's in there! Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Şengün, a screen on White. Quickly, here's Mobley. Here's Harper. Lots of room. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Dylan Harper.